4 consecutive drivers' titles. From 1996 through 1999, Tommi Mäkinen and the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution were the undisputed force in world rallying. But while Mäkinen was stacking individual crowns, a blue and gold Subaru Impreza had already claimed 3 straight manufacturers' championships, 2 trophies, 2 Japanese giants, 2 completely different versions of dominance. And understanding which one truly ended the other's reign starts with why those trophies never agreed. The World Rally Championship of the 1990s was a grueling testing ground where Japanese manufacturers turned gravel, snow, and public roads into an engineering battleground. At the center of this turf war stood Mitsubishi and Subaru. Both brands built their reputations on turbocharged, all-wheel drive production platforms, linking weekend rally victories directly to showroom floors. But the rules of the sport allowed 2 parallel paths to glory. The Drivers' Championship rewarded individual performance, tracking the points of a single pilot across the season. Conversely, the Manufacturers' Championship tallied the combined scores of a team's entry cars. This meant a single driver could dominate the individual standings, while his rival's team secured the overall manufacturer crown. Mitsubishi, with its incremental Evolution series, and Subaru, with its aggressive Impreza, fought across this split field, forcing a 5-year collision where team success and individual glory constantly pulled in opposite directions. In 1995, a quiet Finnish driver named Tommi Mäkinen joined Mitsubishi's factory rally team. Born in the small town of Puppila, Mäkinen brought a reserved, highly methodical intensity to a sport often defined by wild, high-risk driving. His preparation was clinical. He maintained a strict fitness regimen, spent hours studying pace notes, and approached stages with calculated precision rather than raw aggression. This disciplined mindset aligned perfectly with Mitsubishi team principal Andrew Cowan and chief engineer Seppo Harjanne, creating a stable partnership that gave the team a clear competitive direction. Instead of chasing radical redesigns, Mitsubishi committed to a philosophy of relentless, incremental evolution. The Lancer Evolution. 3 progressed steadily into the 4, 5, and 6. Each model refined existing strengths, introducing advanced active differentials and wider track widths to improve high-speed stability on unpredictable surfaces. Mäkinen used this predictable engineering to push the limits without turning every corner into a high-stakes gamble. The breakthrough came rapidly. During the 1996 season, Mäkinen dominated the field, clinching his first Drivers' Championship at Rally Australia with 2 rounds still left on the calendar. Upon winning, he simply noted that Mitsubishi had promised him a championship-caliber car, and he had delivered on his end of the bargain. This triumph began an unprecedented era. From 1996 through 1999, Mäkinen captured 4 consecutive Drivers' Championships. Through this historic run, the Lancer Evolution became the definitive benchmark of late 1990s motorsport, establishing a standard of individual dominance that forced every rival in the service park to reconsider their approach. Subaru countered Mitsubishi's individual dominance with a multi-car assault on the Manufacturers' Championship. Between 1995 and 1997, the pro-drive-run Subaru World Rally team secured 3 consecutive manufacturers' titles. The spearhead of this campaign was the agile Impreza, driven by the young Scotsman, Colin McRae. McRae's partnership with co-driver Nicky Grist solidified an attack-focused identity, defined by his willingness to go as fast as possible and simply recover after a crash. The Impreza became the perfect platform for this high-risk style, converting raw commitment into world championship points. The internal pressure of this campaign peaked at the 1995 RAC Rally. McRae and teammate Carlos Sainz entered the final round tied in the standings. Fearing a double retirement that would ruin Subaru's manufacturer hopes, team boss David Richards ordered both drivers to hold their positions. McRae, trailing Sainz, ignored the directive. He launched a flat-out charge on the final day, overtaking Sainz to secure a 36-second victory. This defiance made McRae the first British drivers' champion in WRC history. The win brought the Impreza instant global credibility, proving the depth of Subaru's multi-car strategy and establishing the car as a legendary force in world rallying. Subaru built the Impreza around a horizontally opposed boxer engine, mounting the flat four-cylinder block low in the chassis and ahead of the front axle. This layout dropped the car's center of gravity significantly compared to traditional inline-four setups. On unpredictable rally stages, this low-slung weight minimized body roll and stabilized the chassis during rapid direction changes. When entering a corner, the car remained composed under heavy braking, allowing the suspension to absorb harsh impacts without upsetting the chassis balance. From this engine, power flowed through a symmetrical all-wheel drive system that split torque continuously to all four wheels. Subaru's mechanical center differential relied on a viscous coupling that reacted predictably to changing surfaces. Unlike more complex electronic systems, this mechanical setup provided a linear, highly readable power delivery on loose gravel and deep mud. For a driver like Colin McRae, this predictability was essential. The platform did not fight the driver's inputs or try to eliminate slides. Instead, it made the slide completely manageable. McRae could initiate an aggressive slide and immediately apply throttle, confident that the tires would claw into the dirt and pull the car out of the corner without waiting for perfect grip. This high-speed capability was wrapped in a striking visual identity. The distinct blue and gold paint scheme, born from a partnership with State Express 555, turned the Impreza into an instant icon. On television screens and dusty spectators' hills, the vibrant blue sedan projected an image of balance and effortless traction, presenting a stark contrast to Mitsubishi's established aesthetic of mechanical precision. The on-track battle eventually shifted from the dirt stages straight into local showrooms, driven by the sport's strict regulations. While Subaru dominated the mid-decade manufacturer's standings, Mitsubishi fought back to claim the 1998 manufacturer's title. The clean dual rivalry broke apart entirely in 1999 when Toyota captured the manufacturer's crown with the Corolla WRC. Yet, the real legacy of this era lived on the street. Under the World Rally Championships Group A rules, manufacturers had to build and sell thousands of road-legal versions of their race cars to qualify for competition. This homologation rule turned the Lancer Evolution and the Impreza WRX STI from pure racing machines into highly desirable production models. Enthusiasts could walk into a dealership and buy the high-performance sedans with actual competition credibility. This direct link between motorsport engineering and everyday showroom cars ignited a massive performance war among Japanese car makers, permanently reshaping global enthusiast culture and creating two legendary road car dynasties. Today, the Lancer Evolution and the Impreza WRX STI survive as physical monuments to two clashing performance philosophies. Across enthusiast clubs, historic festivals, and digital racing simulations, the debate remains unresolved. Drivers still choose between the clinical, controlled precision of the Evolution, embodied by Mäkinen, and the aggressive, high-risk attack of McRae's Impreza. When both manufacturers eventually withdrew from top-tier rallying, the exit did not end the rivalry. It locked it in time as the sport's golden age. Subaru's breakthrough did not erase Mitsubishi's monumental achievements, nor did the Evo slip into the shadow of the blue and gold. Instead, this intense era created a shared legacy where both marques pushed each other to their absolute limits. Subaru arrived with the grip and pace to end Mitsubishi's unquestioned run at the top, leaving behind a permanent split kingdom where both names reigned supreme. Today, the factory teams are gone, but their battle still shapes the streets. Every time a boxer rumbles or a Lancer claws for grip, this legendary duel lives on. The cars are locked in history, but the rivalry remains eternal. Let us know your favorite in the comments.